Movies. Why do we love them? They make us laugh, they make us cry, they make us angry, they make us, what rhymes with lie, die? I don't know, so that's depressing. Anyways, hey guys, this is Bill, and guess what? For the entire month of November, it's the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale, where everything Criterion related is 50% off. That is a steal of a deal, my friends, and I'm here to provide for you 5 films you should pick up in the collection. These aren't underrated gems, though. These are films I find to be excellent. Excellent 9 to 10 out of 10 movies you gotta check out if you've not. And the theme of this video is that each of these films I've done an essay on. I've done a video talking about why I love these films, because why not? If any of these movies interest you, check out one of these videos. Now, going from the most accessible to least accessible, we have spine number 925. This is Midnight Cowboy. Directed by John Schlesinger, Midnight Cowboy is the first X-rated film to win Best Picture at the Oscars, and is a classic buddy road trip film. It dives into harsh themes of loneliness and repressed trauma. Jon Voight travels to New York in the hopes to become a male escort for older, wealthier women. I know, right? Relatable. During his hustle, he meets Dustin Hoffman's Ratso, a man who struggles to survive. The two form an unlikely bond, and it's safe to say this film will keep you entertained from start to finish. Midnight Cowboy is a film that I love, primarily for its exploration on loneliness and how repressed trauma can form into one's identity crisis. With a great soundtrack that's just will be stuck in your head forever, and good performances, Midnight Cowboy is a perfect example of American cinema in the Criterion Collection. Going from there to another English film, we have spine number 1134. This is, in my opinion, one of the best 4K titles you could pick up, Raging Bull. Martin Scorsese's film that possibly saved his career. This tells the story of Jake LaMotta, a failed boxer turned comedian with an excellent, amazing performance from the great Robert De Niro. He is a chameleon in this film where you can't recognize him. He is Jake LaMotta. As I like to say it, part-time boxer, all-time asshole. This film is an excellent meditation on rage and toxic masculinity, specifically tackling the Madonna whore dichotomy that most incel characters De Niro plays portray, with excellent cinematography from Michael Chapman that elevates each scene to a 10 out of 10. Raging Bull is the perfect biopic, in my opinion. It doesn't stray from the evil atrocities our protagonist commits. In fact, it focuses on them. Raging Bull is a goddamn masterpiece. It is a perfect example of American cinema, and it's just an amazing 4K restoration that Criterion's done. So if you've not seen Raging Bull, specifically this version, you guys gotta get on it. Next on this list, we're diving into horror. This is 226, the spine number, Oni Baba, a Japanese horror that translates to The Demon Hag. Made in 1964, Kaneto Shindo's excellent meditation on grief and the atrocities of war follows 2 women who are abandoned by the men in their village, having to survive on their own, killing travelers. It's not until their neighbor arrives that tension rises and the mother grows viciously jealous in her anger. Oni Baba is definitely a horror film in my opinion. The scenes where the demon hag emerges from the field of reeds is so breathtaking. They're some of my favorite moments in film history. I really don't want to say a lot about this film because it would give a lot of it away, but it is a slow burn, but once that fire is lit, ooh baby, it is epic. There you go. Keeping the foreign train rolling, we have spine number 45. This is Taste of Sherry, an Iranian film from Abbas Kiarostami. Made in 1997, this film follows a man driving around aimlessly through the town of Tehran, attempting to find someone to help bury his body after he kills himself. This is such a powerful look at life, at depression, and the extremes people will go through hoping to commit the unthinkable. The desperation we feel for this protagonist is so authentic and raw. This is one of my favorite films that tackle life-affirming themes. You know what I'm talking about, the movies that just make you want to live. It makes you want to think about the beauties that we'll miss once we're gone. And not to spoil the film, but do you think you could miss the taste of cherries? Excellent, excellent film this is. If you've not seen it, come on. If you've not seen any of these at this point, I mean, come on, what are you doing? You gotta get on it. These are all bona fide masterpieces. Spy number 1042. This is Beau Travail from Claire Denis, 1999's French film that follows a legion of military men training in the desert, and their sergeant grows jealous at this new recruit that's getting all the spotlight. Is it repressed desire? Is it repressed anger? You'll have to watch to find out in this amazing and beautifully shot deconstruction on toxic masculinity. You know, I love toxic masculinity shown in film. This is one of the most unique depictions I've seen. I would describe Beau Travail as a visual poem. There's not a lot of dialogue in this film, but man, do the visuals make up for it. And Francis Godard films the male form in such a unique way I've never seen depicted in a film before. They're almost like dancers limbering. They're not even soldiers in this film. Like, the idea to put them in these harsh conditions just shows the extremities our bodies go through in a condition like this. And I cannot emphasize how much I love the ending of Beau Travail. I will not touch any of it here. It is touched in my video, but my god, the ending to Beau Travail is one of my favorite endings in film history. Easily in my top 10. If you've not seen Beau Travail, it is an excellent war film I cannot recommend to you enough. And with that being said, these are the 5 films, guys and gals. Please tell me down in the comments which of these films have you seen and which pique your interest now that I've mentioned them to you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, because that would help me out a ton. It would let me know that you're interested in this content, and recommend to me some films from the Criterion collection, because I'm not done yet. The month isn't over, and I might want to pick up some films you recommend to me. Thank you all for watching. Please have a good day. Watch one of these excellent films. And yeah, it's been Bill, guys. See you later.